Написано скоро, но почему-то она не запустилась. Видимо, стоит подождать. Думаю, нет. Думаю, дело-то совсем не в этом. Нет, в этом все правильно, надо было подождать. Нет, в этом все правильно. Так. Все, сейчас мы начнем. Так. Буквально минуту. Сейчас совсем разберусь. Так. Ваш канал. Да, все вижу. Еще раз всем привет, кто на стриме. Не мог представить, что вообще так сегодня выйдет. Ужасно сегодня все как-то происходит. Сейчас будет Noire. Я думаю, с ним проблем особо быть не должно. Скорее всего, и не будет. Так, передвигаем сюда. Итак, сегодня мы, по идее, будем на новой должности. Будем расследовать более, скорее всего, сложные дела. Тогда вся игра у нас пошла. Пошла. Еще раз всем привет, кто на стриме. Мы продолжаем игру. Так, последний сейф у нас был 05-го. Что? Нам нужен этот, да, получается? Да. 26. Так, что нам нужно? Нам нужно сюда. Итак, новое расследование. Проверка.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over. Blind Rose of the homicide squad has decided to take early retirement.
Oh.
We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst. The man gets for 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair.
Здорово повышение.
You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Так, секунду. Короче, это... Так, для тех, кто зашел, почему не будет сегодня в Vice-City? С Vice-City случилась проблема именно с сейвами. Что-то случилось с сейвами, игра просто не запускается. При попытке загрузить игру вылезает ошибка и как-то все. Как только с этим я разберусь, так сразу будет Vice-City. Вы не переживайте. Vice-City мы обязательно допройдем. Не могу сказать когда. Итак, что у нас? Как у нас закрыть блокнот? Блин, я уже не помню, как мигалку включать. Так, кто у нас блокнот? А. Нашел.
What happened to Rose? Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or that girl. Or they're both clearing the decks. So where does that leave you?
Пожалуй, мы не будем отвечать
Leave me
диспетчеру.
saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates. What did he mean by the werewolf? Medallion. Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia. We any closer to catching him? Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing. You don't think this has anything to do with it?
Надеюсь, правильно сделал, что поехал на мост? Да, да.
90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same.
Так, сейчас повернем на широкую улицу направо.
Leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off. Why so many women this year? Because of the war.
Ладно, пройдем дальше.
Know that? Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen? It's that simple. Like I said,
Повезло.
most of the time it is.
Итак, мы на месте.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, detective.
Так, мы приехали. Место преступления.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
You have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Итак. Следы от ботинков, пятна крови. И, конечно же, труп женщины. Интересно, нам вообще такое можно показывать?
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a local
Знаете,
place.
наверное, мы
It's a
не будем
neighborhood,
показывать этот момент.
some trouble, but nothing like this.
Я,
Known
пожалуй,
locally as the morgue.
пропущу
You were first
эту
on
миссию.
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body.
No,
В
sir.
смысле, не
We cleared
пропущу,
out
а
the involved
пропущу
reporters, so
то,
figure
как я
the coroner could
осматриваю
work.
здесь все.
They're waiting to talk to you.
Go off
Потому
the
что,
house and see
возможно,
what you come
YouTube
up with.
это не поймет. Давайте осмотрю тело без вас.
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly sawed. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy. Interesting.
What writing on the victim mean?
BD, like Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine.
Итак, возможно, это означает, может убить ПТС.
Either way, I'll run tests from the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Тогда могу включиться теперь. Так, осмотрим расческу. Что-нибудь найдем интересно на ней? Я думаю, вряд ли. Так, сумочка. Ну тут явно что-то будет.
The victim's bag?
Так. Что это? Помада.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Все. Итак, что у нас еще интересно есть? Почему я не могу это смотреть? Вот могу.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Так. Попробуем это собрать. Так. Так. Ага, это зажигалка.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
Кстати, можно кусты проверить. Ага, что это такое?
Seems irrelevant.
Согласен. Подожди, а вот это что? Это что-то интересное, нет?
I doubt it.
Понял, нет. Так. Стараемся не поворачивать туда камеру. Следы.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back to the lab.
When we get to the bomba, a man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Так, я думаю, все, да?
I'm at a loss.
Why not follow up on the bomba?
Ну да,
I could use
кстати.
some help.
Итак, нам нужно сейчас отправиться в бар. Клуб Мамба. Сейчас буквально минуту. А знаете, что еще? Сейчас буквально минуту. Еще что я хотел посмотреть. Пожалуй, пока приостановлю экран. Интересно еще глянуть. Еще раз тело. Руки я не осмотрел.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume
Так,
it was taken post-mortem.
действительно. Все, теперь мы можем, наверное, ехать. Да. Так, мы отправляемся в клуб Мамба. Где наш товарищ? Итак, отправляемся в клуб Мамба. Знаем, что... В общем, можно там узнать про это. Тоник взял зажигалку. Я думаю, спецсигнал ни к чему.
The werewolf? For my money? Copycat. We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence. You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. Caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on the BD case for 6 months and got next.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, oddshot. What's more likely?
И да,
Come back around, leaving us alone in court.
He clearly has a thing for power.
сегодня стрим будет идти еще часа, думаю, 2-3 точно.
A guy opens his mouth again after 6
Я повезло.
opportunities who've been reading about
Так что прошу, набирайте вкусняшек. Приятного просмотра.
That's not totally fantastic.
И также да, у меня появилась собственная группа моего канала. Ссылка находится в описании к ролику, к стриму. Прошу, переходите, подписывайтесь. Там будут анонсы стримов, будут относительно свежие новости. И также там есть тема, в которой вы можете предложить, как, по какой игре можно сделать стрим. И хотел бы узнать у вас, как насчет хорроров. Нет, мы не будем включать диспетчера, не хочу. И тогда мы на месте. Итак.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched.
Итак, нам нужен... ну вот он. Действительно, мы его не перепутаем.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular.
Конечно.
Celine is... was a lovely woman.
Маккол. Итак. Подливаем, вы видели жертвы.
Was Mrs. Henry here with
Ладно.
anyone last night?
Not at
Да,
first.
сначала была, потом пришла
Celine
сюда.
already had quite a head
Было
start.
на веселье.
She attracted attention.
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Ну, думаю, да.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Зачем он номер-то машины записывал? Это хорошо. Отлично.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Итак, у жертвы украдено кольцо.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like
Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jake.
А вот сейчас он юлит. Почему? Хотя вроде бы я поверил. Но посмотрите на его эмоции. Скорее всего, это неправда.
Okay, I bought it years ago.
Ну да, да.
I carried a torch for Celine in those days. As I always have. But old man never knew about it.
Знает мужа.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Не уверен, что знает ее
You
мужа.
think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Я думаю,
So if it wasn't
вряд ли.
Jacob, then you
Вряд ли.
probably let her out of here, but the guy who killed her, how do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up, like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but
Трубку никто не взял.
Thanks, Mr. Cole. It's been a big help.
Спасибо, вы
One
нам
more
очень
thing. Would
помогли.
you have an address
Я,
for
кстати,
Celine?
взять Люцилин.
142 North Union Ave. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Так, да, наверное, отправимся в дом Селин. А зачем нам телефон, говорит? Позвонить нужно?
Let's get out of here.
Видимо, нет. А, номер машины пробить. Да, да, сиди, сейчас мы пока наберем. Оп. Даже не нужно? Нужно.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV.
Да без
Shall I
проблем,
relay these
подождем.
details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks.
Итак, что мы теперь знаем? Пока что ничего. А, нет, мы выяснили номер автомобиля, на котором она уехала ночью. И мы выяснили адрес ее. Теперь.
You drive. I need to go
Дом
over the case
семьи
notes.
Генли. Да, пойдем, конечно, туда. А у нас выбора нет.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
Smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job with a healthy thirst for vengeance.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined.
Итак, да, наконец-таки поиска пропускается. Дом семьи Генри. 10 часов. И тогда Надеюсь, кто-нибудь будет дома.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Так.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Интересно. А, газета. Зачем я сел? Вставай. Да что ж такое? О, ключ. Да чё, почему я улику смотреть не могу? Так. Help. Ай. Забавно. А, не то нажимаю, боже. Согласен. Так.
Size 9, above average for a lady.
Великого для дома, но...
Optimistic, Cole.
Итак.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Ну да. Это порошок же просто.
I don't think so.
Согласен. Холодильник, я думаю... А, нет. Приходи, Хантли Драйв, 1050, квартира 2, tell me.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. Speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Попросить соседей. Сейчас опросим. Давайте сначала узнаем, что произошло. Улики все. Да. Да, кстати. Пусто.
Tiffany, the rest of this stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Что это?
Take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Так, ладно. Отправимся к соседям. Подождите. Очки.
Doesn't appear to be connected.
Ладно, сейчас отправляемся к соседям. Не будем больше тянуть. Соседи. А. Вот и сосед. Соседка, я бы даже сказал.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking, and she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Так, хорошо.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
You know the way. You can drive.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night.
Интересно.
It's looking more and more likely.
For my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Итак, куда мы сейчас приедем? Квартира Джейкоба Генри. Так, а я не помню, какой номер нам нужен. А, понятно.
Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics.
Oh my
for
God!
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
She's...
We're gonna have a look around, and we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Ну, Оля, да. С Vice вышли некоторые... А, нет, потом поговорим с ним. Не, стой, изучить улики сначала. С Vice проблема. Да нет, потом поговорим с ним, встань. Да, с Vice вышли проблемы, там с сейвом что-то случилось. Игра не хочет запускаться просто-напросто. Я разберусь с этим, но пока что мы поиграем в это. Как только я... Что это такое? Это просто отвертка. Да. А как только разберусь в Vice, так мы ее и будем проходить. Что? Так. Интересно. Прикольно сделано, да? Нигде такого не видел. Круто. Спасибо за предложение, позаботься о моей жене. Зачем проблема, куда девать старушку? Так. О, он вещи собирал. Какой размер? 45, нет, это точно не он. Нет, так, да. Хорошо, что тут ничего. Ну, тут, я думаю, так же. Так, бита. Подождите, это кровь? Нет. Согласен, нет. Так, сюда мы зайти не можем. Ладно, если сюда мы зайти не можем, значит пойдемте пообщаемся с Генри, да, его зовут. Так, передвижение жертвы.
Bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Зажигалка же из клуба есть.
Сейчас. Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Не, так. Где зажигалка наша?
We know she went to the bomb club.
The bartender there. He calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
Последний контакт жертвы.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked.
Ну, в принципе, соседка так и сказала, то возможно это правда.
I left.
Да, я думаю, это правда.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Так, мотив убийства.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Записка. Помните на холодильнике?
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, big mouth? Huh?
Конечно, есть. Где у нас записка? Да.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh.
Doesn't look good for you, Jacob.
Давай. Ох ты. Шляпа слетела. Ой, ты чё? Ну все. Ты арестован за нападение на полицейского и убийство жены.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. Keep old Slugger here company.
Так. Отлично. Видимо, мы раскрыли дело, кстати, и довольно было просто.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Да.
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers.
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt?
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Интересно.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Итак.
Can you drive to this one?
Давайте, наверное, сначала мы квартиру Мендеса посетим. Нужно допросить его. А уже после в отделение.
Said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Итак, сейчас мы приедем в дом подозреваемого, который как раз таки увез его жену, точнее пострадавшую. Какой там Мендес как-то, не помню его имя. 16-я квартира. Это получается сам верх, да? Лифта у вас нет, придется идти пешком. 4-й этаж. Да я и так вижу. Ладно. Да, неплохие у них тут подъезды. Так, 16-я квартира, как я понимаю, прям по курсу, да. О, да.
System with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Это что тут помада?
Brothers can match the color and brand of the body.
Все верно.
We have the murder weapon. Better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Так.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Быстрей.
Mendez, stop right there.
Как оружие достать? Так, одно радует, что нам не придется искать его по всему городу.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Так, куда он прогнал? Сюда. О, на машине.
Get in and drive.
Давай, 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 давай. Главное не сдавить граждан, лучше врезаться. Извиняюсь. Куда ты едешь?
Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Hit him! Clean this asshole off the road. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Give it up, LAPD.
Отлично. Вот мы его и поймали. Экшоновые тут погони на самом деле.
I ain't seeing a goddamn thing.
А нам и не нужно. У него в квартире было орудие убийства.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand.
Итак, найденного люка. Одну какую-то улику мы не нашли, но все же, да, отлично. Мы справились с заданием и очень даже хорошо. Так. Золотая бабочка. Так. Интересно.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner after all.
What do we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hats are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
Sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police
Что
is to
такое?
make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, solid boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard.
Сейчас я проверю
Let's
Twitch.
go.
Буквально минуту. Тогда. Где у нас выход? Я всегда забываю, где выход, а вот здесь. О, почему мы сегодня... вот наша машина.
Did a decent job on the Henry case, though. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were fast.
Нам нужно наверх.
Might be along after all.
Извиняюсь. Нам с ним решить надо. Нет? Самый глупый разворот. Я как понимаю, здесь направо, да? Да. Ладно, выключим сирену. Так.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
You don't
matter.
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life for the city of justice.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Итак. А куда?
I was first on scene.
Ну-ка.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Так. И опять. Так, мы, пожалуй.
Hey, buddy! Trying to work here. Got me?
Looks like she was tied up.
Так.
Does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Извини, что остановлю, просто я не думаю, что YouTube такое пропустит.
What's this mark? Cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Так. Подождите, а тут что? Да нет же, нет, не рука, не рука. Это черт.
Ligature mark is very distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Так.
Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Думаю, на этом все. Так, включаемся назад. Извините, я просто думаю, что такой YouTube не пропустит. И...
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
The motive was robbery. Why not take the money?
Ну да. Все, да? Так. Ага, это что у нас такое?
RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
Угу, интересно.
Grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We can have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Так, это что у нас такое?
Circumstantial.
Мелочь. Это что? Хлам. Это бутылка опять очередная, да. Так. Отправляемся, значит, куда? К мужу я.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we
Да,
going?
видимо, сюда адрес убитый.
Still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she?
Так.
Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagined. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Then don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Какой Фелпс-то у нас, оказывается, неоткровенный. Итак, что тут интересно нам удастся найти?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
We'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you.
Так.
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Ты думаешь, это неправильно с ребенком-то разговаривать? Так.
We're gonna have a look around.
Ну не кури при ребенке-то. Дядь. Так, это, видимо, кому-то девочке. Ага, она скрипкой занимается у нас. Так, это что у нас?
Workboots. Size 8.
Кстати, коробочки с драгоценностями. Пусто.
No sign of a wedding ring.
А здесь также пусто.
Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Итак. Я думаю, можно поговорить с девочкой.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
Пропавший час. Блин, а опрашивать девочку еще. Ну
Some
ладно.
of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
Ring, watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Думаю, да.
I know it's painful, Michelle. This may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, the yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. Had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Последний
When
контакт.
did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Почему она юлит?
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Так,
Mom
интересно.
and Dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Ну, не знаю.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once.
Так.
She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And we always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What kid?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to them.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What?
Чего?
But she only...
Я почему-то не вижу снова сообщений в чате.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Последнее, что я видел, Оляша идет. Сейчас, буквально секунду. Леша, у меня твой смайлик, это последнее сообщение. Так, а следы на месте преступления, давайте узнаем, что вообще и как-то.
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
Nines, I think.
41-й, ложь 41 размер у нее в комнате. Новая обувь. Точнее, новая.
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Ну, для требовательных. Ну, так, секунд, сейчас. Следы от ботинок.
My shoe size? You must really be running on empty.
В смысле нету лик? Мы же его обувь находили. Ладно. В смысле? Нет, погодите. Ладно, заявление поясню. Элейнор, ну, я бы не сказал, что он для требовательных пока. Тем более в самой игре стоит ограничитель на 30 кадров, так что я думаю, даже на ультра пойдет на любой печке. Заявление. Так, сомнения. Потому что дочка пыталась дозвониться.
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing.
Какого года? Игра 2011 года.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's
Интернет уже качал. Да, я ее не покупал. Алиби мужа. Сейчас. Сейчас. Вот, да, девочка аж рассказала нам.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving.
Да, одна часть. Просто Noire. 2011 год. Вообще никак не ошибешься.
And then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi. and a history of violence towards your wife.
Да, кстати. Не, было. Девочка нам рассказала, что он ей брошку дарил, бабочку. Он пытался держать, но это не всегда удавалось.
Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Брошь, бабочка.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy.
Сколько весело. Ой, я не помню. Вообще не помню, Лёш. 3 из 4. Мне интересно, почему с собой его не прокатило. Ну ладно. Без понятия, сколько она весила. Угу, да, давай.
Should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Простите. Да.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night.
Так.
I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Да, действительно набегает. А он что же, что он что-то жжет.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case. Shoot the creep.
Да, мы его поймали. Что такое? Дома этажные. А она не новее, GTA. GTA вышла в 2012 году, ты немного ошибаешься. Да, он пытался жить в ботинок, смотрите.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in
Тем более
Bakersfield.
сейчас
And
глянуть клубы ДГБСу надо.
Gonna get someone down here from
Да, она не особо требовательная игра-то, в принципе. Ну, на самом деле, как-то не особо он соответствует 2011 году. Ой. Извиняюсь. А, телефон.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564. Go ahead, Detective Unit. Did we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130
badge
North Bonnie
1247.
Bray Street? Send someone down from juvenile hall to look after a young lady.
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
Сейчас, секунду. Я не помню, откуда я качал. Не помню, честно говоря, не помню, откуда я качал. Попробуй посмотреть на Ого Топ, сайт называется Ого Топ, либо Torrents.
Send someone down from juvenile hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Я бы тебе ответил в личке ВКонтакте, но не очень удобно, не хочу задерживать. Ого Топ, либо Torrent. Но я не помню, откуда именно качал, честно. Потому что игру еще качал в том году. А, нет, я ошибаюсь. У меня сейвы слетели. Игру я перекачивал в этом, но я не помню откуда. Повезло. Как-то сцены вовремя включились.
It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go. I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy. Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you? So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Она на русском, с любого сайта будет переведена. Субтитры русские. Можно скачать русификатор, чтобы и чтобы и сам диалог был на русском. А для этого нужен русификатор. Так только субтитры русские. Ну и плюс не только субтитры, и... В принципе, да, она на русском. Единственное, что не на русском, это диалоги. В смысле, они с любого будут? Да, должны с любого быть. В игре, в принципе, поддержка русского языка идет. Так.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Son.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you lucky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull,
Eli. Опа.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble.
Да.
Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Ну что, видимо, мы расследовали дело.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. We're keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir.
Не, нормально, да, все правильно. Либо ого топ.
Yes, sir. I would say so. Yes.
Thanks for your help.
Так, сейчас я проверю чат на Твиче. Буквально минуту. Так. Да, давайте осмотрим автомобиль, наверное. А мы не можем осмотреть машину? Ладно. Значит, вернемся к нашей. Итак. Так, а куда мы теперь едем? Подождите, а зачем? Ну вот мы на месте. Она на фотке в полицейской форме, так должно быть или что не то? Сейчас, секунду гляну. У меня какие-то проблемы с интернетом. Да, это оно, потому что изначально главный герой, он не детектив, он изначально полицейский простой, можно сказать так. Точнее, из транспортного отдела. А что нам тут надо? Нам тут что-то еще надо тут? Я понять не могу. Подождите, видимо, надо. Да. Почему я сразу не мог... И как это смотреть? Может, машину надо загнать? Сейчас, секунду, машину отгоню. Да. Так, вот его форма. Моллер-механик. Вот следы от... Помните, на шее у нее были следы от, скорее всего, каната как раз таки. Да. Итак, вызвать центральное отделение. Давайте дойдем до телефона, он довольно далеко находится.
11 King calling KGPL. We found evidence in a vehicle at Belmont High.
Так.
Phelps badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
Думаю, да. Теперь можно вернуться в отделение и завершить.
You can drive.
Морг. А зачем он нам? Да, я думаю, поедем сюда и уже все. Спасибо всем, кто заходит на стрим.
He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
Стоп. Ну ладно, мы уже...
Better not get soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
Так, где комната допросов у нас? А, вот, видимо, здесь.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test, I can prove it.
Так, уничтожение
Why did you
улик.
burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Ну почему-то... Ладно.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him see him.
Кстати, возможно. А, да.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
А, спецодежда, комбинезон.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, blood stain, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine. Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
На карик улицы есть. Пишет название улицы на миникарте. Кстати, не знаю, я чуть внимания не обращал.
Wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about ME.
Да, в багажнике была окровавленная монтировка.
You're lying,
В смысле,
Hugo.
он не
You're
знает.
gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Как-то нет. А вот это что такое?
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
You learned to strangle with a rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier control.
Так, давайте пока закончим допрос. А где находится второй? Как мне второго допросить, где он? Кажется, понял. Подождите, а как допросить второго? Где допросный номер 2? Есть такое вообще?
What do you think?
Let's put the squeeze on that fucking Okie Rooney.
О, да. Как мне его? Как на нем давить? Какого найти? Где? Так, где допросный номер 2?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, folks, I know. This particular field is no acquaintance.
Так.
I have tried to reaffirm his belief in the wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Так, место работы.
Down on your luck, Eli.
I had worse. Family a roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Вряд. Ну, давайте сомнемся.
Hennessy Marine.
Опа.
Can't misplace big yellow letters HM out.
Did you do any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall.
Отлично.
It was hot, fella got us back in the pen wearing.
Так, доступ к канату.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling that.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Да, я думаю, правда.
Convoy like you.
Тут у меня не было смысла.
I prefer braid. Tie
Ну
braid
вот.
stays tight.
Мотив
You
убийства.
killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Так, теперь запущу чат. Сомнения.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk.
Так.
I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over.
Ну, не знаю. Я думаю, это
Eli
он.
Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back if I stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Ну, ты все правильно сделал.
Phelps, Galloway. Congratulations. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Итак, да. Да, я 4 звезды. Ну, неплохо, неплохо. И так сойдет. Так, это что у нас такое?
We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! We've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank. I'm in charge here, Medier! Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? Wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Yeah, this golden boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマン、何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Знаете, я думаю, на этом будем заканчивать. Стрим был всего лишь 1,5 часа. Но вечером мы обязательно продолжим. Спасибо всем, кто был на стриме. Спасибо всем, кто поддержал. Ставил лайки, подписывался на канал. Всем спасибо. И всем пока. До вечера.